I'm in shock. My home is gone. Everything I own except for a suitcase of clothes is gone. I had left for a trip on Saturday and came home without a house. I didn't even take my wedding rings with me. They're in the house. There's nothing. I think of the valuables, more sentimental valuables that are in the home. My wedding album, a watch from my dad, things that can't be replaced. You know, that's all material stuff. The biggest thing is my family's together now. We were in different places when the fires broke out. My husband had to evacuate without us. So he was able to grab a few things and our dog, and that was about it. Our friends, it's our entire community. It's not just us. It's dozens of friends. I've lived in the Palisades for 15 years. Everything's gone. The entire town, where my kids went to school, the church, the grocery store, the shops, all of them. Everything was, it's gone. So I'm heartbroken, not just for us, but for our community.
These are the words of Kristen, who lost her home to the devastating fires that continue to burn in residential communities in Los Angeles. Many families like Kristen's have come here to this downtown hotel that allows displaced families to bring their pets. The hotel has waived its usual pet fees for those affected by the fire. A seemingly small but important gesture that goes a long way for families dealing with loss and uncertainty. Jeff Harris, who also lives in the Pacific Palisades community in LA, is yet to know for sure whether his home is still standing. He and his wife were evacuated with little notice.
Sheriff drove by, announced on a loudspeaker that everybody should evacuate, and quickly. So we did.
What time was that?
5:25 in the morning.
Oh, that early, huh? Yeah. Was it scary to hear that, or were you already awake?
No, we had this about 10 years ago. It didn't really end up being a problem, and we're hoping that now.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a house, and everybody's safe. So if we lose it, we lose it. We'll rebuild.
And you're here with your dog.
And my wife.
And your wife.
Yes,
and you
more important even than the dog. She doesn't feel the same way. The dog is more important, but yes.
Jeff and his wife and pet are not the only ones who don't know if they will have a home to go back to. This mother of two learned from an app that it was time to evacuate because of another fire called the Sunset Fire.
How is it feeling right now?
It's a little bit, a little nuts. It's definitely a weird feeling to leave your house and all the things you have.
A little bit nuts is a mild way of putting it, yet parents here do their best to maintain a sense of normalcy for children at these very uncertain times. The people of LA are no strangers to fire, yet anyone you speak to will say that the multiple major fires of 2025, fueled by the powerful Santa Ana winds, leaving over 100,000 people under evacuation orders, are the worst they have ever seen. From a downtown hotel in Los Angeles, this is Amrita Gandhi, reporting for NDTV.